Shalom, shalom. Giving our praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is the Noon Street Preaching Ministry edition, Noon edition, Pull Up and Preach edition. So I was walking, I got tired, I got my camping chair that I can unfold and sit down in the shady spot. I'm in the shady spot. And I'm pulling up and preaching. Pull out my camping chair, open it up, sit down in the shady spot and preach. This is 2 Timothy 4th chapter, 2nd and 3rd verse. Preach the word. Stop there. What word? Well, me striving to be the Hebrew Israelite in the truth, called into this ministry, I am instructed by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah to preach the word. Okay. Be instant, meaning you gotta preach the word on the spot. Lord willing, Thwada Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's what I'm doing right now. Preaching the word in the instant, on the spot. Pull up and preach. It's what I'm doing. In season, out of season. And that could be interpreted as whatever the season that's in, or whatever the season is going out. You got to preach the word on the spot, in an instant. It's hot, 100-degree weather right now. Got me a bottle of water. Got me a shaded spot, and I got me a fold-out camping chair. The water Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. The minute of the Lord got to be instant in preaching the word, in season, out of season. It's hot, and I got to preach the word and let the hot word come out. Striving to make myself of those that's preaching the word today and Saturday. The minute of the Lord is going to be preaching the word today in all the major cities and on the super information highway, the internet, going live. Lord willing, I'm in that number. I'm striving to be in that number. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. The long suffering part that I see is that whatever trial and tribulation you go through to preach the word, you got to do it. And you got to preach that 100% doctrine. Lord willing, that's what I'm striving to do now. And I'm long suffering. In the hot weather, the word must be preached, it must go forth. If you got a mouth to speak, you got to speak it. It's that simple. If you got eyes or ears to read it and hear it, you got to read it and hear it and let it go into your mind, digest it and let it marinate and spew it back out in the spirit of 100% truth doctrine. It's that simple. Verse 3, for the time will come. What time will come? These times that we're living in right now is come, it has come, and is present. When they will not endure sound doctrine. They who? The Israelites. The chosen seed of the Most High. 2/3 of them is not going to endure sound doctrine. But after their own lust shall that heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears. So most of the Hebrew Israelites is going to be going from camp to camp to camp. Listen to all type of different varieties and different doctrines. Having itchy ears. It's that simple. Okay. Verse 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth. 2/3 of the house of Israel is going to turn their ears from the truth that is being taught in this day and time. The 100% truth is being taught, starting with the elder apostles, the great millstone, starting with Elder Tahar, all the way down through the Alphaeum, the brotherhood all around the world, scattered throughout the four corners of the planet Earth. The truth. And shall be turned unto fables. A lot of them, 2/3 of the house of Israel, believe fables and untrue and mixed doctrines by the other Hebrew Israelite camps. So the scripture, verse 5 goes on to say, but watch thou in all things. So we are instructed to watch all things. Endure afflictions. You gotta be strong and endure hardness. You gotta endure afflictions. Lord willing, is what I'm striving to do. I'm enduring afflictions. I know my blood pressure is gonna be high when I get home, so I gotta drink me ice cold water and take my blood pressure medication. Endure afflictions, go through much tribulation. You gotta confirm the soul to make it into the kingdom of heaven. It's that simple. Do the work of an evangelist. That's what I'm striving to do. Travel. As I travel, I stop and pull up on the spot and preach in the shade, under the shade tree. I'm under a shade tree now. I'm at it in the parking lot of this college campus. Make full proof of the ministry. You make full proof of your ministry because you got to prove that you are ministering the 100% truth. The Bible lesson, putting up lessons. And you got to preach in the grand concourse where people are coming and going. People are going to be coming and going. As you have already seen since I started this lesson, people been coming and going in cars. They see me walking, they see me stopping in the shade tree, talking in my phone. Sometimes people ask me what's up, and I know when they cause a conversation. But you got to preach the word. Make full proof of that ministry. The water Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. That's what I'm striving to do daily. Giving all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Brakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. On to the next one. Shalom.